Hi Scorpio, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2022. I do want to thank you so much for your presence and for your support in the form of likes, comments, subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. Do remember to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages. The link is down below, but the first link in the description box will be for your extended reading, where we will dive into the month further, but more so in a general sense as well. Your money and career, but some other details generally just to see what else you can expect. But let's begin and pull some tarot and see what we get for you. Staying focused on the prize is what I'm hearing. Staying focused on the prize, if I could even say it, for Scorpio. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. I do feel as if there's a focus on a bit of competition and or conflict within the work environment, at home, you name it. However it works for you, I do sense that there needs to be a highlight on what's successful at this time, because I feel like it's going to be easy for you to focus on what isn't perfect, right? When it comes to where you live, when it comes to who you're working with, or just how that company that you're working for is proceeding and changing at this time, or just certain levels of unfair behavior, I feel the need to say. But we're going to put this back in the spirit of focusing on the positive. Look at that, the Seven of Cups. Now, say you're looking for a new job. You have a lot of options. Say you're looking for a new investment, whether it's a new car or just a new place to live. You have a lot of options. And so there's a push to broaden one's perspective and do a bit of browsing, or just whether that's online, in person, you name it. I do feel as if you're going to feel inclined to do a bit of window shopping as well. This could be in regards to wanting to, or feeling the need to spend money eventually on a holiday, birthdays, yourself, a little bit of retail therapy, so be it. Just don't overdo it. But I feel like as well there's a focus on your looks, okay? Wanting to spend money on making sure you're looking your best. For some of you, it's about purchasing a new outfit or something of the sort for an event, or just a new job, or just to look the part at your job that you wish to have, or that you're working at this time. What else do we have? It's a complete twist. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower card. So I do feel as if this is your energy. Now you're going to start to see something progress quite quickly. Say you run a business online, or just looking for more income or progression within your current day-to-day job. Things are going to start to pick up. For some of you, it's like you start to have one foot out the door at your job, and then that's when things start to progress for you. Not ideal timing, but it just feels that that's the case, or just now you're starting to be more appreciated in one way, shape, or form. But I do feel as if the Tower is coming out because it's like an end to things feeling quite stagnant, or just kind of back and forth, or up and down. And some of you thinking about moving towards, again, a new beginning, and putting something to rest for good, so that you can live a healthier lifestyle, or just feel more fulfilled in one way, shape, or form. Some of you feeling like your job is just dead end. But money will flow in is what I'm hearing. Money will flow in. But this is also kind of your vibe, right? Where you're not moving slowly. You're on the go. You're doing things, right? You're not loving people in their slow-paced way of being, wanting people to get things done quicker. And that may root back to how you were raised, or just the type of individual you are in general, or just other jobs that kind of set you into that way of being. But I just feel like as well, you're feeling kind of, they're saying agitated, or just impatient in a lot of ways, wanting things to just get done. But there's a reminder, luck is on your side. I don't feel like there's a shortage of confidence, okay? As you succeed in a lot of ways, What else do we have for Scorpio? We have feeling accomplished. And so don't be surprised if you feel extra accomplished in the midst of some appreciation flowing in, attention, in regards to acquiring what you wish to see come into your situation, right? Once again, some of you could be knowing that you're sticking with a current job, right? Or running your business, and then looking for a side gig, or a new stream of income, or just a side part-time job. Whatever it ends up being for you, I just feel like you're going to interview with ease. You'll begin something with ease, or you'll just be reminded that's closer than you think, even if it doesn't get ignited or just begin throughout this month in particular. But there's certain reminders throughout the month that you're a true leader, all right? People need to remember that as well, because I feel like at times people take your work for granted or just it's looked past. But I do feel like there's levels of attention coming through towards you in the month that just remind you and others, you're a damn leader, all right? And it's this vibe where you're not afraid to step up, but you're also going to find oneself being quite strategic as to when it actually makes sense to step up and speak your mind or just try to make a difference in the work environment or at home, and when it's more strategic to hold back and just keep the peace or just let the waves unravel is how I'm getting it. Just let things kind of proceed as they're meant to, and maybe speak up and make a change at a different point moving forward. But there's a golden opportunity, all right? And that's taking a highlight for one reason or another, as you're being pushed to see that there's extra abundance taking place throughout the month. But again, it's hard to focus on at certain points, but you'll notice that even more of this is meant to come in the month of December and January. And this is being put on top of these two here, because remember, speaking upon at times your fast-paced, motivated way of being is leaving you with more abundance and the potential to burn out, though. So do try to find balance and pace yourself. But you're being reminded, if you are heavily thinking about a tower moment or just an ending once again in the near future, however that works for you, there's even more abundance to be acquired, right? Just because something's fruitful but drains you and makes you a bit unhappy all the meanwhile doesn't mean that you should stick with it just for the sake of maintaining that income, right? Or to look forward to, or just, guaranteed abundance in some way, shape, or form. Because it feels like you could remove obstacles. Okay, I heard the word boundaries. You could remove blockages is what I was getting, by moving towards something more comfortable for oneself, where you can reach and exceed your potential and just not feel, shy or is if you're walking on eggshells for some. Interesting. Whether that's at home, at work, both. But there's impressive work at hand. Whatever you're producing and developing throughout the month is leaving people quite in awe, even if they don't say it to your face or in general. It's this feeling that even people, the naysayers, the people who want to sort of dislike what you're doing, they're impressed, right? It's this vibe that you do what you do and you do it well, right? I just heard I'm a Scorpio, hear me roar. You might have some built up tension that you need to get released from one's body situation from within, due to all the work you're putting forth towards, it could be through a creative release, something of the sort. I feel like some of you need a massage, a vacation that might be on your mind, or you're pushed to. Yeah, I'm seeing gaining abundance. They want me to take it. So yeah, it's a month of abundance for you, okay? Now this golden opportunity, once again, they're highlighting it again because they feel as if it's meant for you. Don't make yourself nervous, right? Just walk into that interview and have a professional conversation with ease and understand how impressive your experience, your knowledge and wisdom is all the meanwhile, on top of just being yourself, right? But I also feel like that goes for people trying to go for a promotion or a raise. Know your worth, because it feels like even if people are trying to minimalize it in the eyes of others, interesting, doesn't mean that people won't catch on to how worthy you are of this opportunity or this increase in one way, shape, or form. Very interesting. But yeah, it feels like you're a money-making machine, pulling a lot of these for a reason. I just feel like you have a lot going on, and you just are being pushed to recognize when you want to make more of a difference through your work, however that works for you. Let's pull one more. There's a missing spot there, as you can see, right here, for Scorpio. We have career advancement. Yeah, there's a focus on it. There's a push towards it. I feel like there's going to be a spiritual presence pushing you to not give up and just to move towards more for oneself, to not settle for what feels mundane or just lackluster, okay? And to recognize that underneath it all, when you feel you're wrapped up with a level of passionate success, there's just more to flow, and the money will just follow because you're independent and you're feeling passionate. Some of you may be pushed to recognize that you were given a work idea, okay, potentially to increase your level of success in the work environment, but I was going to say a business idea. So roll with it, right? Doesn't mean you have to fully give up your day-to-day job at this time or at all, but it feels like it's something that will help you get noticed, okay? It will help you move towards more success all the meanwhile. Let's pull a couple light seers cards. Where is the deck at? Bear with me as I make a bit of a mess. You could feel a little bit nervous due to certain energies you're working with or living with, right? Or just due to the pressure in the air. But I feel like there's a need to just keep things organized and clean all the meanwhile, as I do feel that's going to help you have a clear mind, keep things in perspective or bring it back to that way of being, and to not allow anybody to get the best of you, however that works out for you. What else do we have for Scorpio? Page of Pentacles, absolutely, right in the center of your reading. Remember, that's talking about that new opportunity, and it could be just a beginning of a trickling effect towards other new opportunities, new chances to succeed even more so. But there's a reminder to put that other leg down, put that foot down, rebalance oneself. It doesn't have to feel like a balancing act, and that's going to be a true reminder throughout the month. You need more and you'll get more is what I'm hearing. You'll need more and you'll get more. I'm going to pull this one right from the middle so we don't make a mess. The Six of Wands, absolutely beautiful. It's a level of victory, especially as you get ready to wrap up the month. And that gives you a bit of insight as to what there is to look forward to in the month of December and moving forward into the new year. And I just sense that there's times in the month where even if you don't feel like being on stage, it feels like you are to an extent. Those of you putting oneself out there on social media or in the spotlight in general, naturally that feels quite expected, but for those who don't expect it, it could feel a bit eye-opening and a bit just maybe a little bit nerve-wracking. Anyways, but 2 pages coming up for a reason. I do feel like, again, there's a bit of uneasy energy at certain points in one of the 2 situations we've been talking about, work and or home, but I do feel like there's a push to recognize when you feel passionate, right? When something feels renewed or just fresh in one's mind in a passionate sense. And just to throw up any concerns and worries about your financial and career future, and just recognize that things are taking a turn in the right direction for oneself as the abundance flows in left and right. Let's pull 2 more. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be thoughts of the past, okay? When you started a specific job. Don't let background noise get the best of you, because I feel like it could make you a bit nervous, especially people with loud voices, okay, or singing. But I do sense that there's also thoughts of past financial choices, right? Investments that didn't work out, but don't let that make you weary as to what you want to move towards. Even past jobs, right? Thinking back to those. Allow oneself to feel confident in the fact that those have given you the experience, the knowledge, the wisdom to make the best out of what you want to move towards or make more powerfully successful at this time. But yeah, it just feels like, once again, you need to recognize when you're feeling your best, when you're feeling passionate, and how to make more of that come to be. That's when you produce and develop the best work. That's when you shine the most. And that's when you attract and manifest the most success and just other levels of abundance. And I feel the need to say specifically, when you bring in more money, which gives you more peace of mind and helps you live the life that you deserve. Okay, did you hear how passionate I just got? And there's a focus as well, to an extent, on the people that look up to you and or just the people that you're helping through your work. And through being an example of just doing what's right for Scorpio and potentially your loved ones. But look at that. Beautiful way to end this reading with the 6 of Pentacles, talking about the abundance once again flowing in, a gift from, they're saying God for some, but a gift from the universe, from spirit all the meanwhile, to say keep moving forward, right? Keep doing what's right for you and keep impressing people through your work as the abundance flows in left and right, all right? And that comes again in the form of attention. So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to check out your extended reading. That's the first link down below in the description box. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.